Welcome everyone. Today we are doing a 5-minute athletic mat workout. So there's a lot of planking involved. We're going to begin with a knees to toes plank. So what I'd like you to do is place your hands on the floor under your shoulders, move your knees behind your hips and tuck your toes under. Then, keeping your spine nice and straight, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just lift your knees right up off the mat. You want to grip the mat with your fingers, then lower the knees back down. And again, exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. I feel like my abs are wrapping really tight as I lift my knees, and that helps me keep my spine from sagging in the middle, and then lower back down. Again, exhale, lift, and inhale back down. Let's do 2 more. Lift, and lower back down, and 1 more time here. Lift, and lower back down. Now I'm just gonna take my feet a little bit wider, so hip distance apart, and come into my plank. Next, I hinge at the hip. I lift my hips to the point where my hands form a straight line. I'm in a straight line from my hands to my hips, and then I come back into that plank position. So let's do that again. Lift up 2, and come back into the plank. Inhale, lift up 3. Exhale, lower back into the plank. Inhale, pike up 4. It's really good shoulder work. I'm sure you can feel that because I know you're doing this with me. 5, and back. 6, get that good plank, and back. 7, and 8. Now, I'm going to come into my plank again, but I'm going to separate my feet even wider, so wider than my shoulders. Then I turn to one side and I come down into a side squat, and I come back into the plank. Rotate and switch, and back into the plank. 3, and back. 4, and back. Right over 5, and switch. 6, and exhale, 7, and 8. Now come right over onto one hip. Stack your legs, hand on the floor, fingers pointed away from your hip, top hand on your top hip. Lift up your hips, lift up that top leg, and lower back down. So exhale, lift, and inhale down. And exhale, lift 3, and down. 4. Try to push the hip right over that knee as you come up. 3 more. 6, and 7. 1 more. 8, and down. Let's swing the legs around. Stack them. Hand on the mat. Top hand on the top hip. Lift up 1, and lower down. Shoulders down. 2. So I imagine that I'm pulling up from the center. 3. So I get the core pulling up. 4. And 5. Get that oblique system working. 6. 2 more. 7. 1 more. 8. And down. Now, take your hands behind you. And I like fingers pointed out to the side for our reverse plank lifts. I'm going to bend my knees and bring my heels a little bit closer in. Then push the hips up, pulling the shoulders back, and lower down. Let's do that again. Exhale, lift 2. Again, it's a feeling of lifting from the center rather than pushing into the hands and feet. Pull up from the center. 4. And down. I look forward the whole time. 5. So there's a little head nod at the top. 6. It just happens naturally by lifting my torso. 7. And 1 more. 8. Now hold it here. Alternate one leg and then the other. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. I know you were breathing that whole time. Set your hips down and just have a seat. Stretch forward, easy stretch. Relax. Roll the shoulders around. and come back up. And guys, that does it for our 5-minute athletic mat workout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on tons of longer workouts on John Garey TV. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.